Hey, Lace.
Hi, Nikki.
How you doing?
Incredible. Fantastic. I'm on cloud nine.
Me too. You know what? It's Pride Month.
No, say it ain't so.
It is so.
Wow. How did I
So
not know that?
you should know that, and you do.
I'm
Liar.
kidding. I knew that.
I'm wearing my favorite staple in my wardrobe, rainbow. Rainbow everything. And I'm wearing my creative reptile shirt. So
That is a dope combo.
this is, yeah, it is. It was meant to be.
That's a great combo.
Though we may not be members of the community, Kurt and I, we love the people that are, like you and our family that you don't know,
Yes.
but you will someday.
Yeah.
And 1 month isn't enough. So rainbow every month. That's what I say.
Next show, I'll wear some rainbow. My bad. Didn't get the
Well,
memo.
well,
You
you
got to
know,
brace me for pop culture.
you're wearing your In-N-Out burger shirt. So
No glizz. No glizz.
it's kind of the same. So, with that being said, we have some people waiting backstage right now.
We do. They're a hell of a time. You had
Mhm.
to cut us off backstage because we couldn't stop gabbing. I love these guys.
And you just met. That says a
Hey,
lot, right?
hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
Show me
Here's
your
my
snakes.
number. Show me your
Show me
rack,
your rack,
baby.
baby.
Show me your rack, baby.
Well, I think we should just bring them out then. Notice also our banner fell. So this is our lovely green,
I
whatever
didn't
this
know.
is.
I didn't know if I wasn't supposed to talk about
Here
it
it
or not.
is.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh God, Nikki dropped a
Walked in
light.
today and it just went. And I was like, that's enough. I'm wearing my rainbow already today. So I guess it didn't need to be on the wall too. Whatever.
Love that.
Here we go. Hello, you guys.
Hi,
Hey,
guys. How are you?
But enough about us. Let's talk about y'all.
Let's talk about it.
What's going on? What are you guys up to?
No, not much. Like we were talking about backstage, it was a little warm here today, so I spent all day cleaning rats. Who wouldn't love to do that?
The best
Noted
thing
off.
to do on a hot day, clean rats.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Out in the heat, sweating. It was
Mhm.
fantastic.
Dust sticking to you,
Oh yeah,
bedding in your
yeah.
hair. It's the
Oh, it
best.
was everywhere.
You know you have a 3 shampoo shower coming right up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Trust me, it's already happened.
3 shampoo shower. Well, I hope so for
if it
Rich's
didn't,
neck
I wouldn't
there.
be sitting here.
I, I was about to say,
And see,
your fella.
the worst part is I can still smell it. Like that smell does not leave the sinuses at all.
Yeah. Gotta break out the old neti pot.
It's because
Yeah,
you got
seriously.
tiny little nose hairs that are collecting all the germs. You got to shampoo those too. Don't do it, people.
Add
Don't
that
do
to the P&L.
it. Don't
Extra
do it.
shampoo.
That would
Who
be
said
really
that?
painful.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Tyler.
Yes,
Tyler
just
said
Tyler.
that he needs to add the amount of shampoo that he had to add once he started breeding rats
And
to his
laundry detergent.
P&L. And yeah,
It's incredible, honestly. You're like, oh, how dirty can a couple rats be?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, let's be real. Like when you go out to clean the rats, maybe it's just me, but I am like crawling around on the floor too. It's never like just a graceful
Oh yeah, no,
go to
it's
the
not. There's
rats and
nothing
visit.
graceful about it.
Mm-mm.
I won't even be like actually doing anything out there yet, and I look down and I'm like, I'm already dirty. I didn't touch anything.
Yep.
Like, what is happening?
You existed. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Just
So
draws to you.
where are you guys located?
We are in New Jersey, all the way south, like right outside of Cape May.
I love New Jersey.
So you're the only one.
How far are you?
Said no one
Wait,
ever.
wait. Paul, Large Marge. It's not in
Paul.
Jersey.
Paul.
Probably 3.5, maybe 4 hours. We'll be
Oh
over there
my
with them
God.
on.
The killer is on the loose. Fucking
Exactly.
watch out.
Stay away from Gilgo Beach. Just
When is
stay
it?
away.
28th.
Yeah, 28th will be him, Chris. I think Sammy's going to be out there. Jay, Kevin.
Yeah, we're all going to be at the Nassau show, Long Island.
We've
And
been
Sammy just
hearing
had
a
a
lot about it.
birthday, right? I think. Did Sammy have a birthday? Somebody
Yeah,
posted.
his birthday was it yesterday or the day before?
That was this
I
week.
forget.
That's all I
It
know.
was in his Good
Happy
Morning
birthday,
text.
Sammy.
It was Sammy's birthday.
It was.
You didn't know?
That man, one day I wasn't on Instagram. It was Sammy's birthday. That man wishes me a happy birthday before my girlfriend does.
Well, you know what? You
I
know what you're doing after this.
I missed his damn
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Sammy, happy birthday, bud. I love you. Sorry.
Be late. We just wanted his celebration to last a whole month.
Absolutely.
So sad. It's gonna be okay.
I feel awful.
Sammy
I'm gonna
doesn't
be
give
sick.
you a you know what. He doesn't give you an
throw
FU.
up. I'm gonna throw up. Oh. Anywho, what do you guys got going on? Are y'all right in the middle of a breeding season? Or what are y'all doing? What do y'all got going down?
I'd say we're about halfway through right now. We're not having many clutches this year. It's probably going to be about 7 or 8. And we're sitting, what, four in the incubator?
We're in the incubator right now. We had it where like we had one girl go, and then the next day another girl went, and then the day after that another girl went, and then we waited like 2 weeks, and then we got that 4th clutch. I'm like, okay, so there's a little space in between, but those first 3, I'm gonna be coming home from work like, babe, let's go cut some eggs. Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to see what we got.
Hell yeah. That's going to be an exciting freaking week in about
Oh.
freaking 55, 60.
I love it. I love it.
That's incredible. I had a clutch like that. My second and third clutch ever were a day apart.
Yeah.
It was
fast.
really cool. And then I was like, hell yeah, I'm producing so much right now, brother. But
Great. And then you go a span of not getting anything, and then you're like, okay, but
hell
there's
yeah,
more,
what
right?
the fuck am I doing here right now, brother?
What
Yeah.
did I do wrong?
Yeah. Well,
So
that's
glad
awesome.
we're all in the same boat.
The more that we talk to awesome people and the more stories that we discover, we all just have so much in common.
And we all just
Right.
realized we're just rowing with one oar. We're just rowing.
Yeah.
Working
And then
really
Right in
hard.
circles. Right in circles.
Exactly. Exactly.
But we're trying. Dang it.
Really hard. Really hard. Thank God there's like friends to chat with and have conversations about snakes while we're waiting on snakes to do snake stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And thank
Like,
God
oh,
there's
okay,
an
so
app
what are your
to help
snakes
track
doing?
it.
Are your snakes doing anything? Mine aren't cooperating. These
Mhm.
males, these boys, they're like all the ladies, but they're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that right now.
The
So,
amount of time that I've spent trying to nail down that perfect male, inevitably with my luck, it's going to come down to a not interested moment. And I'm just
I
going
don't
to.
like the ladies anymore.
Not feeling it right now.
I
Try
want to
again
do
next
this, Grandpa.
the amount of time my snakes have seen my eyeballs staring in the bin.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
think
just
it
you crack
beats
it
that.
open just enough. You're like, are you doing anything? I know I just put you in there 20 minutes ago, but are you guys doing anything yet?
See, what I
Hey,
like to
guys.
do, whenever I got like a lock, I'll take a picture of it and everything. And my buddies at work, I'll be like, yo, check this out. And I'll show it to them. They'll be like, oh, those are some cool snakes. I'm like, yo, what kind of pervert are you looking at snake sex?
And they have
Ew,
no
went there.
idea.
I went there.
When
I often think about that when we post pictures of our snakes locked up. I'm like, oh, this is weird. Like,
Yeah, on some
This is
level,
weird.
but you're like, but look at what I can get. Think about what I
Yeah.
can get from this. Ultimate outcome.
I just like telling people they're pervert.
yeah, it's better that way.
when somebody asks you, how do snakes have sex? What do you say?
In the
I
dark.
don't think I've ever had that question.
No, but
actually.
I like blowing people's minds, telling them they got 2 dicks.
There you go.
True. Nikki, what do you say?
I don't ever get asked that question.
Well,
Right,
when a
it's not a
mommy
question
snake
that
and
ever
a
comes
daddy
up. You tell
snake loves each other so
I don't ever
much.
get asked that
Well,
question.
when a boy snake meets a girl
Everyone.
snake,
Yeah. And you
he
got to
rubs
pray
his
that
little
it's real.
spurs on her.
I get
Whisper
asked it
sweet nothings.
constantly. Sweet
I can hear
nothings. Sweet nothings. I get asked it all the time. All
Well,
the
for
time.
You
now,
really?
when I get
Yeah,
asked it,
dude,
I'm just
a
giving
lot.
them your
I've never
information.
had that question. I don't think I
just
would even know
say,
how to answer that. I'm like, but like, I see it all the time.
They do it.
They put their tails together. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I just say they hold hands, but with their tails.
Great.
That's
Well,
all.
there you go.
That's all it is. It's harmless kids stuff. No big.
And that's why we post pictures of it.
Absolutely.
Gotta
Our
start
snakes
only
really
ball.
should start getting paid for this only ball style.
Yep.
Speaking of only balls, but I don't think it's a ball in your hand.
No, it is not.
No.
What's going on down there? Whoa. Oh, that's just enough to scare the shit out of me.
Let me see if I can get her to cooperate.
A little bit different from a ball.
Where are we at?
A
Gorgeous.
little bit more
though.
feisty.
See if I
Yeah.
can get her head to stay.
Probably not.
That bite's powered by a punch, dog.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they hit hard.
these are my favorite snakes.
Well, good
Have
for
you had
you,
any
you
clutches of
fearless
them yet?
bastard.
Not yet. We don't have anybody up to breeding size, but we do have 2 pairs. So
There you
we're
go.
just waiting for everybody to grow up.
We actually have 2 that might go next year, but they're Borneos. They're sunsets. They're I want to be able to hold them right here, right now.
No.
They're F1s straight out of the wild. So yeah, they get a little feisty.
It's like
Peace
me when I
be
don't have
with you.
food.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
They if I take them out, I have to work with them for about 15, 20 minutes before I'm actually able to hold them for any length of time. But I still got to, one eye open on them,
Mm-hmm.
making sure, they don't swing around on me. That's the one hard thing too with bloods is where they're so thick bodied and they're short. You don't got much to work with to get away from them.
Yeah. The stretch. The
Yeah.
stretch is way shorter. Well, I mean, I think you've done a hell of a job with this little fella, lady,
Girl.
girl. I think
Yeah,
you've
she's
done a hell of a
golden. I
job with
had 2
her.
negative.
She's pretty.
Mr.
Yeah,
Craig is going to have his first clutch of short tails hatch at the beginning of July.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Yeah, this girl, she ain't bad. She gets a little hissy getting her out. As soon as you got her though, she's fine for the most part.
But it also helps. We got her from Juggernaut,
Elijah.
Great.
and he takes time with his animals.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell the time and dedication. You can tell he's vested in his animals.
Actually.
Hell yeah.
We got her, and we have a male pixel, and both of them are fantastic.
Oh, I
Like
love
any
that.
kind of typical blood stereotype,
Buddy.
not them.
Do you believe that that is because he puts in the time that he
Absolutely,
does?
absolutely, yeah, yeah.
That
I mean,
thing is wild.
it's with anything. If you don't work with it, it's unhandleable. You spend the time,
Absolutely.
you work with it.
You build the trust.
Look at that.
Exactly. You get them comfortable with you. You get comfortable with them. You get to learn your animal. You get to learn what they like, what they don't like. And then you can have that relationship with them where you can handle them and have them out and show them off.
Yeah.
And
I think what it comes down to is like the difference in like what you've got right there versus what me and Nikki got is I think that balls are a little more forgiving. I
they
think
are.
that
A
this
lot more.
takes much more time and patience
Absolutely.
and calmness.
Hey, I got one right here. Is right behind me. I'll let you reach in there and try and grab her.
Good luck.
No, thank you.
Won't
Good
do
luck.
it.
She's spicy.
She's
No,
worse than
thank
the
you.
bloods.
No, thank you. Dude, I'm scared of my fucking spot nose. I don't want any part of that.
Some of them can be nasty. Like some of the babies we hatched last year, like I'm sitting there, like, for whatever reason, I'll reach in, I'll grab any of the big snakes. I have no problem with the bigger snakes, but it's the little ones. The little ones get me. I jump every time.
Mm.
So does Antoine.
Every time. I can't help it.
Yeah, that one just tried me.
But some of them were just so
Where's your
nasty.
pet?
I'm like, all right, let's get the hook. Let's
Oh, there you are.
boop you a little bit. We're good.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
of them
like
don't
these
care if you
guys
boot them. Just don't care.
love coming out at me.
So freaking pretty. Oh my.
I'm trying. My camera's mirrored, so it's screwing me up.
Left
I don't
is
know what to
right,
do
right
with
is
my hair.
left.
Well, I didn't get past third grade, so right and left, that's a little hard for me.
You can
That
do it.
is, that's so pretty.
But this is actually a MJ Xanthic Pied, what a true lightning pied was originally. Marcus Shane was the one who came out with the terminology for it. It just
Mhm.
kind of got used as a blanket for everybody with their Xanthics. But this one's actually also Het Clown. We got a pretty decent amount of them. So hopefully we should be hitting
Okay,
that triple next season.
that don't suck. That
And
don't suck.
then the reason I like the MJs over the VPIs, don't get me wrong, VPIs are still nice snakes. Everybody always gets on me the second I say I don't like the DPI as much, but this is a 2,000 gram female. She has a little bit of brown in her, but not anywhere like a VPI would be. She's still gray.
I'm sure the
So
camera doesn't do her job.
Nah, the camera don't do good on this, but
it never does. I don't care how great of a camera you have. Nothing ever does justice on camera. But so your argument is MJ doesn't brown like VPI?
yeah, it doesn't brown like VPI does. Like that one I had out a minute ago, she was 600 grams. Most VPIs, by the time they hit 600 grams, are pretty well brown, unless you got a good line, especially if it's TSK or Jolliffe. Jolliffe is it's brown after 100 grams.
Ew.
I
And
haven't
I'm
seen a
not, by the way,
Jolliffe
I'm
in
not
years
like
though.
I'm not passing judgment or anything. I'm just wondering. I'm a person who always likes to know the why. So and I'm still kind of trying to determine the difference. I think that this is something I've always heard about, but I've never like dug into it. So
Yeah. So what I think more or less is so GCR and MJ are pretty much the same. Uh, BPI is its own. TSK Black Xanthic is the same, but they kind of originally Black Xanthic were a lot blacker, but that's all with line breeding. And then you had Jolliffe, which I only know one person that still works with Jolliffe. I think with the GCR and the MJ holding their colors as much as they do, is they're still newer and they've been line bred a lot more. Whereas BPI has been outcrossed so much because it's so popular.
mm,
I
okay.
think eventually MJ may do the same thing eventually, but that's 20 generations down the line probably by the time we get to where it's at the same point as VPI is. But as of now, there's great lines of VPI, there's not great lines of VPI, but your average VPI you're going to get doesn't hold its color like an average MJ does.
Love that. I'm excited to see it with Clown. I think that'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah, yeah. But we got as long as all the girls get up to size, we'll have 5 different clutch chances next season.
There you go.
We have another girl just like that. So double visual het, another double visual het, and then under them we have 2 OD blade pieds that are double het MJ and Clown. And then I actually just sent a shed out on one over there that's a OD Leo blade Clown het pied possible het MJ.
Damn.
I got another MJ pied here, another one there, another one there. This boy is a clown pied MJ. We went a little deep in the MJs.
I think it's fucking awesome.
And then also with that, we also have monsoon stuff. We have DG stuff. We actually have a female over there that is giving me problems. I've been wanting her to grow and then going on a hunger strike on me because she would have been ready next season if she didn't do it. Rose? Yeah, Rose. And she's got a lot of nice genetics in her. And I want to get this into there too. So this girl,
Yikes.
It's kind of, again, my right and my left is different.
That's wicked.
So this is actually a pastel GHI Confusion Pinstripe Yellow Belly.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
Het Pied. It was also possible Het DG, but didn't prove out for DG.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's very fun. That's
And
very
then
fun.
we got another boy over there that he's a visual clown. He's black pastel, spot nose, Het Desert Ghost, and possible Het Monsoon, which actually Charlie has his shed right now. I'm waiting for Charlie to get back to me on that. And the guy said he might be Stranger. I'm not sure whether or not he's going to be Stranger, but I don't know if you can see that head. That his head is amazing. Come on, cooperate with me today.
Whoa.
Huh.
Yeah, look at. Come on, boy. He wants to do everything but cooperate.
They usually do.
All right.
Camera shy. That's wild. Oh, that's so
It
cool.
blew the whole head pattern, everything out, so it's all just speckles.
That's fucking awesome.
What did you
So-
name it? Does it have a name?
No, we only name a few. Like that one, the one before that I called Rose. Yeah, ADD got the best of me one day. I was looking at her, I'm like, oh, she's gold. Golden Girls. Oh, I love Betty White. Betty White was Rose. So
There you
Rose.
go, Lace. Look at that.
Can I call her Rose?
How many
Love
snakes
that.
do you have, or ball pythons do you have?
Balls,
About 60.
yeah, somewhere around 60, I think.
Yeah, about 60.
It fluctuates. We've sold, and yeah, probably right around 60 because we still got a few left for sale. It's a shame this girl's in shed.
You could easily name 60. You can do it. I have faith in you.
I know I do.
Everybody has a
That's
name.
so pretty.
like
Nikki,
Cheers
what's your
over here.
guess?
This
Make
girl's
Nikki
in
guess.
shed.
Make Nikki guess.
I actually bought this one from our friend.
I don't guess
Steve
anymore.
Conduit.
I just make Lace guess.
Oh, you want to guess
Really?
what one this is?
Go ahead, Lace.
Nikki,
See how that backfired on you? See
Nikki,
that?
you and I can at least, okay, my guess would include that you and I can go back and forth together at least twice. Name your first gene.
But I need to see it again. I need to see the whole thing, not just part
Okay.
of it. Well, it's really dark.
Yeah, she's in shed right now, but she's
Okay.
still dark.
So she's normally dark.
Normally
I'm not
dark,
good at this
yes.
game. Not blackhead. So
Nope.
it's not dark enough. Cinnamon.
JHI.
No, not cinnamon. I was going to go GHI as well. No GHI. Let's look at the
Red
pattern.
stripe.
There's red stripe in there.
We suck at this. I'm deleting this whole scene.
Yellow belly.
Nope.
Tell us the
I'll
first
tell you
letter.
this. It's three
Give us-
codoms. It's
just
three
give us the letter.
codoms. That's it.
Give us the first letter of one of them.
We quit.
F.
F. This. I don't know. I hate Lace.
You give up?
Yes.
Stranger Fire, Red Stripe, Het Clown, Possible
Fire.
Het Monsoon.
Lace, why did you pick that one for us to start guessing?
Because I really needed to know. Because I thought like six
She
different
didn't need
things
to
in my
know,
head.
Sarah. She didn't need to know. She just wanted to
Six
see what would
different
happen.
things in my head. All six, well, 5 were wrong. That's
Oh,
wild.
I got one for
I
you to
don't
guess
hate
in a
you.
minute, but not this one. I mean, you
Oh, I
can guess
love
this
this
one if you want.
game.
Lace's turn.
So this one does
Computer
have
something or another.
I go.
It's hard. It's getting overexposed on the camera.
This one's unfair. This is
We
an
have a snake
unfair
that looks like
ask.
that, and it's het red exanthic, but
Not Het Red
not
Example.
het red exanthic. Vanilla.
Nope.
No vanilla.
I mean, it's allelic with vanilla.
I'm done. I'm clocking out. I clock out. I
Fire
give up.
Highway, Het Clown.
Damn it.
Now this bull you'll probably never be able to guess because I couldn't even guess, and neither could the breeder I got him from.
Well, you've brought the right guessers to the table.
Now, it again, camera doesn't do him justice. He is highlighter. Get him to cooperate. He is highlighter yellow.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, love you so much. Thank you.
Hi,
And
Allie.
you can't really see too much in the way of pattern. There's a little bit. If I put him under a black light, it'll come out. But it's not a bell
Mojave.
complex.
No, see, not a bell complex. I was going to say Mojave. No.
What the hell?
Lace, you've got it from
It
here.
has one recessive in it.
There's a freeway highway somewhere that I'm gonna be walking down later. I quit.
There, can you see the back pattern a little bit better? Actually, there is a bell complex in this. What am I saying? There is one bell complex in this.
Tricked us.
Sorry. I forgot because it wasn't a gene that we worked back in the day too much.
I gave up long ago, fella.
Okay. Ugh. Bamboo, Ultramel, Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Leopard.
Okay. All of these damn genetics stacked
Brought
up
to you by shedtesting.com.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, Charlie didn't have tests for a few of the things, so we had to go to RGI on that one.
Brought to you by RGI.
Normally we use Charlie, nothing against RGI, but
Nothing against them.
I'd
Hey, they
rather...
had a show recently together, so seeing them in the same place together was
Yep.
pretty spectacular.
Yeah, the only thing I normally use RGI for now is MJ stuff because they actually have the tests for it. Other than that, pretty much everything goes to Charlie.
There you go. What do you think that like MJ is like your biggest project? I know you have
Yeah.
a lot in
Yeah,
it.
so the
Very
biggest
cool.
project that we have right now as far as actual animals in the project would be lightning clown pieds. And then we have a lot of clown stuff. We have DG. We got monsoon stuff over there. We don't have any visuals or all heads though, but you know, gotta start somewhere.
There's
I'm
if
ball
I've-
python breeder. I'm poor.
Join the freaking club, man. There's one thing I've learned about monsoon is that a het doesn't fucking suck at all.
Exactly.
No, the heads are cool.
Not
Actually,
at all.
the heads, there were 3 possible heads. And I looked at them, they all came from the same clutch, and I was like, they're all monsoon.
And they're both in blue.
Oh, of course they're in blue. But
It's fine. They're eating.
I said to her, I was like, you want to take a chance on them? It was $300 for 3 of them. 2 phantom hets and a normal het female.
Why the fuck
And she was
not?
like, yeah, sure. Got them tested, all 3 proved. I was like, I knew it. I called it. I called it.
I fucking love that. What a
He was going back and forth through like proven hits. He's like, well, it has this marker and it could have this one as well. And this looks pretty similar. I'm like, just go for it. Just get them.
mm-hmm.
If anything, we'll sell them.
Ooh, I know who to pull out. Got to move your chair. Yeah, got to move your chair. I know. Yeah.
Harvey?
Yeah.
In a second, Nikki, don't. Hey, yeah. In a second, Nikki, we're gonna ask what's in that incubator. Show me your incubator.
I mean,
What in the hell? I want it. Give me 14 of them right now.
So this is my cow.
he's not just a cow, but
His name is Harvey, as in Harvey did.
I love him.
He is amazing.
I love him.
so if you don't know what a cow is a retic that is phantom and orange ghost stripe. But this boy is also sunfire, so he's got a lot more yellow in him than a normal cow does as a baby. And what ends up happening is the more they shed, the more spots they get. That's where they got the name cow from. So far, the only spots he has aren't black, they're actually orange. so hard to get them.
Oh, I want to give him a kiss.
I'm sure he'd give you one too.
I
Yeah,
love
so-
him.
In about 4 years, he'll probably be about 17 feet long.
Ah, he'll always be our little boy.
See, Lace, now
Absolutely.
you really need 14 of them. Get a bigger
Yes.
house.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to
I
build a
love-
new snake room already. We
Mhm.
outgrew it quick.
Yeah.
All right. What
It
else cool
happens.
do we got?
Well, I love Harvey, and I'll babysit whenever you'd like. I'll come to Jersey with the Galago Killer to hang out with Harvey.
You come to Jersey, we'll pull Harvey out for you. Don't worry.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Harvey.
What else you grabbing?
I don't know. I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything else cool. A lot of it's het stuff, and
Okay,
mean-
forget.
that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool right there.
That is
You know,
really
you can
cool.
get them until the 4th of July.
That doesn't suck.
Lace had one.
I need for sale.
Now
I
it's a
have
teddy
one.
bear.
What?
Is an outfit's a teddy bear, right?
Oh, yeah. Not this teddy bear. I'll tell you that.
See, I'm getting better at this. Improvement.
Looky, looky, looky. Here comes my favorite cookie. There
That
has to be
one
red
is-
stripe in that.
Nope.
Lace, we're giving up on guessing.
See y'all
I
later.
mean, it is a darker morph again.
Just tell
And
us.
we've already had another one of
You're
these out.
I swear to God, if you make me guess again, who asked
No.
us to guess? Not
We're
me.
not you.
I don't know. But if the shoe fits,
Well, joke's
mean,
on you.
it's just
Lace
two
isn't wearing
codoms.
any
That's what-
shoes. She's wearing slippers.
Always my Adam Sandler slippers.
I mean, this
This
boy's
is
actually
fun.
for sale because we bought him as a Posset Monsoon, but he didn't prove out. It's really hard to tell Monsoon and Strangers.
Oh,
So this is an OD Stranger Het Clown that was possible Het Monsoon, but didn't prove.
So if anybody's looking, he would make a great pet. We open the tub, he'll come right out into your hand.
why does he have to be a pet? Why can't he just come hang out with Lace and live here forever and make cool shit?
I mean, we can
Look
have
at
a
that.
conversation.
Look at that. Look at that. That big old dot in the middle. My God.
Talking about that one?
I love him. I love him. He's so
Yeah.
dark.
We hope they would prove out Monsoon, but not sure. That other one, that black pastel spot nose clown boy with the blown out head.
It's actually a little bit.
We're hoping he proves out Monsoon too. Because if he does, because he's visual clown het for DG, if he's also het Monsoon with all pretty decent codoms.
You're
What's the
fucking. You're
Yeah, she
doing
might
it.
be het
Doing
MJ,
it
but
well.
want to curl up. But that, I mean, she's nothing to write home about as far as the way she looks. She's just
Whatever, dude. She's kick ass.
well,
man.
a lot of people now hate when you take a clown and just blow them out.
I don't. But
I
I
didn't
mean,
say I did either, but a lot
I
of
don't
people
know
do.
shit. I
Do
don't
we
know.
really
I'm just
care
some
what a
bitch.
lot of people think? Like,
Yes,
I mean,
a
I
lot.
live my life by this now. I learned when I was real young that you stop caring, you're going to be a hell of a lot happier in life.
hear that,
I
Lace?
love that head.
Stop caring. You can care
It's not-
about people. You could still be a good person.
Oh
and
yeah,
not
yeah,
care
about
about
people,
what
but don't care what
people
people think
think.
about you.
I'll
Because
work on
they
it.
don't
My
matter.
next
Be a jerk
34.
face. Just don't let their opinions affect you the way they
I
want them to.
loved that head stamp, that blown out. I'm all about it. That
Yeah,
thick, dark
she's
dorsal.
also het pied, and we're waiting for RGI to let us know if she's het MJ too.
Fingers crossed for you, man.
Yeah, we're hoping because another thing I want to do, and I think that's another thing that holds MJ back. Besides, it is at a higher price point because they keep her color. is a lot of people don't want to work Pied. Well, it's so ingrained into Pied. What we're going to try and do is like we're going to keep Pied in it, but we're also going to try and go a different way with another line of it to where we kind of breed Pied out. So it's just clown and maybe some DG in there,
A different line of
whatever
what?
else. And that might make it more appealing to people who don't want to have Pied in their collection. And then speaking of Paul,
Paulie.
large
Paulie boy.
Paulie Walnuts. The last time we were all over at Nassau, I told him, I said, hey, if nobody gets this girl before you leave, I said, I'll take her home. So at the end of the show, I come up to him, I'm like, yeah, you still got the Enchi ciphers? He goes, yeah. And he starts pulling them out. He goes, that's one cipher. So that's two. Oh, there's the Enchi. I'm like, all right, I just want the Enchi. He goes, take all three of them. I don't want them. I'm like, all right. Twist my arm, why don't you?
Yeah, so he comes walking back to me. I'm over with Chris at a different table. He comes walking back to me, hands me a pillowcase. I'm like, what is this? He's like, it's 3 cypresses. You're welcome.
It's from
And then he
Paul's
tells me-
basement.
When we got to the show, he's all setting up and everything, and he's like, I sexed all of them, but I'm not sure. Here, what are these? I'm going
Ball
through
pythons.
female, male, female.
They're
I
snakes.
love that.
And then he's like,
What are these?
what should I charge for them? I'm like, come on, brother. I was like, I need to get paid if I'm going to be doing this.
Paul is my spirit animal. Swear to God of my
Paul's
life.
a great guy. I love Paul.
He's wonderful. I love him. He's me, and if I was a real boy,
Plus, he taught
he's
us
me in
about
man
rainbow
form.
cookies, which I've
Yeah.
had none. But
Yeah. Wait. Okay. They're in Jersey.
Mhm. Have you had rainbow
What's
cookies?
a rainbow cookie?
We know what they are.
Oh,
We just don't
I
have
don't
them.
really like rainbow cookies.
They're Paul's
They're a
favorite.
3-tiered cookie. I think it's green, pink, or red, and
It's the
some
colors of
other
the
color.
American flag. You know what that means, Rich? Paul gives you a.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
He does all the damn time, all the time.
Always.
Well, normally he don't give me an FU. He gives me a piece of shit, cocksucker. And I'm
I
like,
love
yeah,
it.
well, right back at you, buddy.
And then you get Kevin in the mix.
Yeah.
Sugar Skull.
Well, Kevin hasn't showed up to the past couple of shows, so
Yeah, Kevin, quit dragging your sack, Kevin.
Okay,
Yeah.
when is the
Exactly.
expo you're going to where they're all supposed to be there?
But he's supposed to be in Nassau. Yeah.
I mean, I can't say nothing bad about Kevin because
No, he's a great guy.
one, he's a great guy, but it was also stuff that he had with his family. That's why he didn't show up. But I'm still going to bust his stones there.
But when
Don't get me
when
wrong.
is
Oh my
the
God! You just
Nassau
let me
one?
call him a sack dragger.
When is it?
It was out of long.
It was.
So the Nassau show is June 28th.
I think that's the last show that you're going to be
Oh,
able to
see.
get Deeds Not Word shirts at. And
So
then
this
after
will,
that,
this episode, when people are watching this, it's going to be the Sunday before that. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Get your
so get your
motherfucking
shirts.
shirts on. Get your
Yeah.
Get your
motherfucking shirts
shirts.
on.
We've been going hard trying to sell some shirts and everything
You really
else.
have.
Did
It was
I
funny.
see it every day.
did yours shrink in the wash and dry like
No.
Miss
No,
Lace's?
actually, they wear and wash
it's-
extremely well. I
What
think
did
they
you
actually
do?
look better after they're washed.
And if Paul was the one who said they shrink, he's just
It
getting
was-
fat.
No,
I'm
dude,
just saying.
it's me, and you're right.
Lace's did. I asked Lace, I said, well, you could just send it to me. And she goes, Nikki, I don't even think it would fit you after I put it through
Dude.
the dryer.
Okay,
No.
first, I need to make a huge disclaimer about my complaint with the shirt. My complaint is not with the shirt. My complaint is with any lick of laundry that I've ever done in my life.
Okay, so
fuck
you already
it
just admitted
up.
what the
Did
problem
you dry it like on super hot? Like, what did you, like the hottest setting possible? You washed it on cold.
She had that
dried it
flamethrower
on
with the
super hot.
propane tank on it.
Yeah. The idea was like, ooh, fresh warm laundry,
Oh,
blah,
no.
blah. Then I thought I'd take it out. I didn't, I did the whole ADHD spiel. It's a thing. And then by the time I super dried it on extra high for the 19th time, nothing in that
Yeah.
load fit me.
It was all you.
It's me.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my fault. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
It's you.
Yeah, it was funny too. We had an open Zoom call with Chris and everybody, and Ozzy was on. Or no, it wasn't an open Zoom call. It was a celebrity Zoom call from his Patreon, and Ozzy was on there. And
Jay took your question.
Yeah, Jay took the question I was thinking of asking him, and then it came to me, and I'm like, did you buy a shirt yet? I don't know. He's like, I haven't bought one yet. I'm like, come on, man, what are you doing? Why don't you buy one? He goes, hey, I'll donate $2,000. I was like, oh,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Even better.
I'm like, he's the man.
Not that the shirts, I mean, the shirts are great, but $2,000 shirt.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, that's
Aren't you
pretty
glad
amazing.
you spoke up?
Hey, Lace, are you ready to do a thing?
Oh.
Should I be holding a lightning pipe for this?
I think you should. Here, do it. Grab it.
Quick,
Go.
grab one.
We'll leave the thunder rolling for Garth.
That's not
I'll,
one. Just
I'll do the Macarena with the.
He's in shape, but I'm still gonna take him.
Hey, Macarena. I'm on round 2. Hey, lightning round with Lace lightning pipes. Woo.
You know what I think about that?
What?
That doesn't suck.
That doesn't suck.
Doesn't suck.
I'm gonna switch the cards around in a different order. We're gonna go a different route here this time, y'all.
Ooh.
Damn it! Now I've got to get a pin to
starting
check
with the
mark
cookie?
whatever.
Start with a cookie.
What's your favorite cookie?
There you
I need answers from both this round,
Mhm.
please.
Let you go
Ladies
first.
Ladies first.
Okay.
What's your favorite cookie?
Favorite cookie? Chocolate chip, crunchy.
Mm.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Why would you run a perfectly good cookie dough like that?
Mhm.
Yes.
The crowd went silent, by the way. Okay, go ahead.
Tie between oatmeal raisin and peanut butter.
Ooh, okay, like that. What is the most rewarding part about breeding ball pythons and
Cutting the
other
eggs.
species? Oh.
Cutting the eggs. Getting to see what you made.
She's not lying.
Is that the
Where's
same
the
answer for
lie?
both? You?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys ultrasound?
No,
Or do you
I
old
palpate.
school it?
no, we palpate.
I like it a lot. All right.
When we first started,
We think we're broke now.
Right.
We were broke back then.
oh yeah, we were really good right then. But you can make a lot more money back then.
Yeah.
And look at this girl going to tag me. I know it. Don't you? You little. Stay. All right. You ain't.
Establish dominance. You got this. Looky, a bottle of Yoo-hoo.
Hey, we have one that looks very similar to that.
I want an
forgot about
active
her.
snake.
I just figured I'd show her real quick while you were in the middle of that. But,
I love it.
Yeah. So when we first started in 2013, so we started in
Damn.
13. We ended up getting out in 18 because we moved and couldn't take our animals with us. And then we bought a new house in 23. So we bought our own house. So she was going, we should get back in it. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I do, but. And then I was like, okay, if we get back in, I'll help you out with it, but it's going to be your thing. And then we start getting animals. I'm like, yeah, I still like this. It's going to be our thing. But
I love that. Thanks for coming back.
You're welcome.
When we
needed you.
When we first started, we were so poor that like I still build a lot of our stuff and everything, but we couldn't afford an ultrasound. And even the cheap ultrasounds back then were $3,000. So I learned how to palpate everybody, and I still do it. Would I like to have an ultrasound? Yeah, and I say it all the time. I look at them, and I'm like, yeah, maybe now is the time. I ain't gonna spend that money. I have to spend it on something else.
No, we have the nice incubator. We have a really nice Sea Serpents incubator. So that's where the money went.
Oh, yeah.
Not the ultrasound machine.
I love me a good Sea Serpents incubator.
Yeah.
I would be lost without mine.
Absolutely.
What is the last snake you purchased?
It was, I think, a group of snakes.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it was that big lightning pied girl I just showed you.
Yeah.
It was these two lightning pied girls that are het for clown. These two pieds that are double het clown MJ and have some OD and blade in them. The OD Leo blade clown het pied possible het MJ. I got an OD Leo blade MJ het clown over there.
It was a big
it.
How many in total? How many in total were in the group?
Maybe 10.
I was going to say 11. 10 or 11.
Yeah, something like that.
Just
Hell
a few.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were offered a really good deal on them, and it was one where we just couldn't pass it up.
Yeah. Sounds
My
like it.
pocketbook really hurted that day.
It's okay. Just take a nap. It'll go away.
Oh, the dopamine rush was awesome.
I
It's-
know,
It's a
right?
crash afterwards.
We talked about it. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it. When's the next time we're going to get a chance to do this? Fuck it. Just
absolutely.
buy them.
I love that. I love that you both are just so supportive of one another, and everything
but
that
it
you've said
becomes a
tonight has
problem
been like,
when
do
you
it.
spend the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, it's
But then it's
okay.
like, look at all the animals we have. Look
Right.
at all the cool stuff we have.
You
Yeah, we're
don't have
sitting
to
over
do
here like in
that.
the Avengers. Behold my stuff.
That's true.
You don't have to do the whole ask for forgiveness thing. You're already both on board. That's a fucking.
He's sent messages before where I text him before it fully went through, and I'm like, what day am I picking up what animal? What's going on? What's happening?
What
Show
happens
me the
is like
calendar.
a lot of the lightning pied stuff comes from my buddy John at Snake Limited. He's actually getting out now, but me and him will be texting each other, and I'll tell him like, all right, yeah, let's do it. And then he'll be like, yo, just go on Morph Market and just send me something through each one of them so I can mark them on hold for you.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, cool. And then in one of them, he'll text back like, okay, Tuesday work for you? And then I'll get a text from her.
What am I picking up? Before he's even done with the conversation, I'm like, I got that notification. Where am I going? What am I getting?
I don't know,
I'm like,
babe.
oh,
I
I forgot
haven't
you were
even
there.
responded yet. I love it. What is y'all's snake room pro tip?
Go bigger and more rack than you think you need.
More rack?
More rack.
Absolutely.
Always have those extra empty spaces.
Like
Never know.
we have this room filled to capacity right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 48 quart tub, or 48 or 28. So 40, 28 quarts. I got 2 VEs right here with the big and medium sized tubs in them. I got an ARS 10 series 40 slot right there. And I got a 70 series Vision and a homemade 48 or 42 quart 12 slot rack there. And then in my enclosed trailer outside, I have about 6 more of these 28s, and they're all 10 slot. I got 2 baby racks that'll hold 90 more babies. I got another 41 quart rack, and I think I got some 4-foot cages out there for when I build out the garage to expand this.
Yeah, you do.
So
that's a
always go big.
wonderful tip. Yeah, absolutely. When you have a hatchling, my thing is when you have a juvenile, you need to already be ready or in the
Yes.
process of
Absolutely.
buying their next move, and think about that long term, because possibly sometimes their next move means somebody else's next move.
Honestly,
You
what I
have to
would
have that space.
tell people, if you're just getting in, odds are you're probably not buying adults, you're probably buying babies. Get yourself a 10 series rack or something equivalent. It can be even the VE racks that have, this size tub in them. And that way, that'll hold you up. People say only go up to 300. You can go to 500 in there before you definitely need to change them over.
Mhm.
and then work your way up from there. Because by the time you're producing babies, you already got that baby rack. And by now,
Yep.
you've cleared it out and it's ready to go.
Yep.
But again, always
Exactly.
go bigger than what you need. If you think you need 20 slot, get 40 slot. You think you need 100 tubs, get 200 tubs. Because
That's what.
you're going to get there. Trust me.
Yeah. Let's be honest. You're not going to stop. So, what is some advice that you'd give to a new breeder? Was it that?
Now, my biggest thing is don't rush. Don't rush your animals. Don't think you're going to be a millionaire. And market yourself.
Treat it like a business if you want it to be a business.
Yeah. Don't just go out and buy everything you see. Don't just go and willy-nilly, oh, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that. And then by the time you're all done, you're like, yeah. Well, what am I going to pair? What am I going to put together? Because none of this makes sense.
I have 10 males and 4 females. You're not going to do anything with that.
Yeah, don't go male heavy. Don't go male heavy.
Yeah, Nikki.
I'm I can tell you right now, besides males that are currently for sale, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 6 or 7 males out of 60 snakes.
Did you have to dwindle yourself back?
Um,
Like are you telling me this because you've done that mistake? Like the majority
oh,
of us have,
100%.
and you learned
Everybody
from
has, and
it,
if
or
you
you
didn't,
were
you're a
smarter
liar.
in the beginning? Okay.
When
Okay.
we got back into it, we didn't know the current state of the market. We were going off of what we were doing before.
Oh yeah.
So we had to reconstruct ourselves a couple times before we actually got to the point we're at right now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, like when we first started out, the second time was like, so when we got out, I got out completely. I was so upset that I had to get out that I didn't keep up on anything. Like I remember when Chris was doing his show years ago, and he was just sitting there smoking a cigarette, sitting at like a coffee table. I didn't watch him too much back then, but there wasn't many podcasts back then either.
Right.
But when I got out completely. I didn't go on Morph Market anymore. I didn't look at this. I didn't look at anything in the community. Didn't go to shows. Nothing. And then when we got back in, we went to a show and everything. And I'm looking at the prices and stuff, and I'm like, so back then, nobody was working really triples at all. If you were lucky, you would find a double, but a double would be, an albino pie. Because back then, if you produced albinos and you produced pies, it didn't matter. You sell them all day long. Back then, I came out in King Snake days before Morph Market came out. And I remember when Morph Market first came out and I moved all the inventory into there. I couldn't keep inventory. Second I put it in, boom, gone. I'd sell everything in 2 weeks. And then also
Now
back
we
then,
sit on shit for a year.
yeah, allelics were really big back then too. So seeing highways, freeways, stuff like that, you were like, wow, oh, man, and they were going for big money. And then we were seeing them, they weren't like the prices hadn't fully come down yet, but they were coming down. And I seen the prices, so I'm like, oh man, look at that. We could have never afforded that before. Grab this, grab that. And then I'm like, wow, yeah, market's not where it was. Not where it was at all. I'm like, all right, we gotta regroup on this one.
Yeah.
And we ended up doing that once, going through, and like we thought we had something pretty good, and then we're like, you know what we had was decent, but it wasn't great either. So I'm like, okay, well, we got to regroup again. And I was like, all right, do it. So now we got a lot of stuff in triples. We got a lot of codoms, throw to a lot of stuff, because I think that's the biggest problem, was everybody was hunting for the triples that they didn't care about codoms. I just want a triple. So now triples are coming down in price. But if you look at triples that actually have codoms, and I'm talking more than just pastel, they're still going for big money.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not wrong at all.
Not saying I'm in it for the money, but it ain't cheap keeping snakes either.
No, yeah, no, still not wrong. Where's the lie? What is a gene that you think is slept on that you still have you think has a lot of untapped potential?
You want my honest answer on that one? It's
Well,
controversial.
no, lie to me.
Why do you? Pastel's the best. No, hey, don't get me wrong. I like pastel in certain things. Okay, my favorite gene, honestly, is spider,
Okay.
and I will tell you this. I don't care what anybody says because I've had hundreds, not just a couple, hundreds that I've owned and produced. I've had some that didn't show any wobble. I had some with more wobble, and I can tell you this: they were the best eaters I've ever had.
Always.
Every single one of them. You get a ball python over here, they miss the rat, they hit their head on the tub. I don't want to eat. Spider misses, cocks right back, goes right for it. They were great eaters
Hey,
and they were
never
good
thought of it that
snakes.
way. Yeah.
Just the whole neurological thing turned everybody off of them. And they made beautiful combos, colliders and stuff like that. Beautiful, which was
So
calico, spider, pastel.
yeah. You can't tell me that you've just been randomly scrolling anybody, not you. Anybody's just been randomly scrolling on Morph Market and there's something that stops your eye and it's not the description verbiage word blah 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 spider. It's
Mm-hmm.
the image of the snake and you see it and you're like, what the fuck is that? Oh, nope, spider keep go,
Yep.
Yep.
You can't
Yep.
Every
you
time.
can't tell me a spider does not catch your eye regardless every
Every
fucking
time.
time.
So the most expensive snake I ever produced back then, it was banana, spider, pinstripe, pastel, lesser. Thing was gorgeous. And then if
I
you took
bet.
banana away, it was still a gorgeous snake. Like you looked at it and you're like, nobody I knew could actually just ID
It
it. I
doesn't
know
look
people
real.
could, but everybody I knew would look at it and be like, what's in there? It was gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm not mad at your answer at all. Um, what is a gene that you think should be in everything, subtle or not?
Mm.
We could go the red stripe route.
Red Stripe does cool stuff. Spot Nose does cool stuff.
Yep, yep,
Stranger's
yep,
great.
UHI.
Yeah, I do really like
yep.
BHI. But
How can you not?
we'll say MJ Xanthic just because we're doing it.
We should. We should. I've got two questions, and then I'll let Nikki shut me up because she's got to go bowling.
I'm not going to
Um,
shut you up. Bowling's
shout
fun.
out your mentors.
So I didn't really have anybody too much when I was coming in. It was a lot of just research. And actually I bought it was called the Ball Python Guide. I got it around here somewhere. Kevin McCurley made it. And then I used to watch Snake Bites way back when. So
Yeah.
I started keeping way before 2013, but 2013 was when I was like, oh, let me try breeding. And I just went through and I was like, okay, it says to do this. Okay. It was like baking a cake. I just went step by step and I'm like, hey, I got eggs. Cool. Throw them in the incubator. Okay. Hey,
I
this
love
day
that.
they picked. I'm like, wow, that's easy.
I did it. I did
But
it.
I will say recently with how, like we talked about the market change, marketing yourself changed. Whereas back then I didn't even have to market anything. I could throw animals on Morph
Yeah.
Market, go on. Now you got to market yourself a lot more. And then also being a little bit more business savvy in it. And my buddy John from Snake Limited that I was telling you about, I'll say this, he is a great businessman. And I learned a lot of stuff off of him for that.
I
And
will
Steve
say,
Conduit.
Steve Conduit too. Steve Conduit, he's a great guy. Great
oh
guy. He
yeah.
taught me a lot of stuff too.
I do want to give a quick shout out to John. I know he's getting out of the game and whatnot, but he will forever be with us. I learned so much from that fella. Like when I started, and then down to 3 weeks ago when I wanted to kill somebody because I could not figure out how to put together this freaking new ARS rack. He gave me the best video to where I could just freeze frame. And I looked and I saw what he did. I'm a visual person. Shout out to John. He really did. He taught me so much. And
actually,
and
if you
even
go
on his
on,
way out, he taught me how to build
yeah,
this motherfucking rack.
You
if you scroll back in my Instagram a little bit, you'll
Yeah.
see a picture of me and her at his house with lightning pies. They were the first lightning pies we bought.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
collection.
We'll save on shipping. We'll come up. We'll meet you. We'll hang out. He's like, you want to just come to the house? I'll show you the snake room. We'll hang out for the day. Like, it was awesome.
yeah, we were at his
Love
house
that.
until like 2 a.m, sitting on his back deck.
Hell yeah. Shout out to John. He will be missed. Okay, my last one is top 3 favorite breeders.
Hmm.
Besides me and Nikki. We already know,
Yeah, you
but
can't
just
say us.
besides us.
So, do I gotta pick top 3 as far as what they're doing, or my buddies?
When I'm Nikki, what does your favorite breeder mean to you?
Oh, the people you aspire to make things like, the people that you're like watching, I would say.
Okay,
Don't you
Yep,
think?
I
People
think
you're watching that are like keeping you
just
trying to
just snake after
keep
snake. You're
going.
like, Jesus,
Mark
Jesus, good
Exactly. Yes.
God.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mark Mandic with the lightning pied stuff. He's doing great stuff. I want to go a little bit of a different direction than him, but really love his stuff. Uh, Elijah from Juggernaut, amazing stuff. His druid stuff. He made the first Blue Eyed Lucy blood, although it did get patterned as it got older, but it came out all white. I want to get into the pied bloods, all that, but a little bit out of my price range as of now. But number 3. Hmm.
I'd say Ozzy, just from the business.
Ozzy has a great business standpoint. Yeah, I can get behind that. I think he might be coming to the
Nassau show.
no, not Nassau,
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. I think he might be at
He's going
Gettysburg.
to Gettysburg.
Damn it.
Yeah, so if he goes to Gettysburg, we'll probably get to meet him.
We miss out on so much. Well, I say we. Nikki, you're up north, but I'm way down fucking here, man.
I mean, hey, every show we go to is at least an hour and a half, if not more, drive for us one way.
And that's a close show.
Yeah.
Normally it's 3 or 4 hours for us.
Y'all vend a lot, right? Am I wrong?
Not a lot lately. It depends on
Inventory. Really.
Yeah, it depends on stock. So if we
But
have a
y'all
lot to sell, it's
frequent
definitely
shows
worth
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, we do go to shows a lot too. Also with everything with the whole Deeds Not Words. So we've been going. The only show we didn't go to was Bob's show. We didn't get a chance to go down there, and we didn't go to the Albany show. Albany was over 6 hours from us, and we just didn't have the time to be able to make the run. But we've been to every show for Deeds Not Words and been there with Chris and Jay and everybody.
Hell yeah.
And even
Last
if you're not there to
chance.
vend.
Yeah, and Shauna. Can't forget Shauna.
Oh, you can't forget Shauna.
What did DJ? Was it DJ when he realized
Hey,
Shauna was real?
At Gettysburg, you can ask Paul about that. I said to everybody after we got done at the Nassau show, I'm like, yo, you guys like pulled pork? And they're like, yeah, why? I said, I'm going to go smoke a pork butt and I'm going to bring it to Gettysburg with me. I'll make some homemade coleslaw and cornbread and everything. Dude, Paul looked like Chunk from the freaking Goonies sitting on this cooler just scarfing down pulled pork. I had a crock pot under the table heating it up.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, it was.
Had security in on it.
Oh yeah, the security guard. I'm like, yo, I know you guys sell food here, but I brought some stuff for us. I don't want no problems. So if you want a pulled pork sandwich, head on over, buddy. I got you. He's like, yeah, man.
I love that. I love it. Next time I see you, I hope to get a pulled pork sandwich.
I'll make you one.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I got a pork butt right now. I might cook. It's supposed to rain this weekend. The next weekend when it ain't raining.
Sounds like a fucking plan. I'll book my ticket now.
Yeah. Come on up.
Place is on our way.
I'm starving.
Oh my gosh. This has been so much fun.
Sorry I talked your face off. Y'all are fun.
Some days we are. Other days we're boring, as our kids would say.
No, that's what kids always say, I think.
Always.
You're fine. Are you ready to campaign?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I got a whole page of real ideas, and actually, I got a few people I got to reach out to talk to about collabing on some stuff because I got some good ideas.
There
Holy
you go.
shit, dude! I just realized you're my competition. I've got to
Yeah,
leave.
you're my competition this year. Well, our competition.
I gotta go. My only
Hey, no,
competition is
Chris gave us
Sammy.
the
I just
choice.
want to
He
be
looked at me.
3%.
Chris gave us the choice. He looked at me. He was like, "You want to do 15 minutes or you want to do Hot Girl Sunday?" I'm like, let's do 15 minutes."
He asked me the same, but I said no.
So I got us into this.
Oh,
I love
Lace.
it. I think y'all are very deserving, and I'm excited. I think December is going to be wild. Y'all are going to make
Mhm.
some funny shit. I
We're
know
gonna
that
crush
for
I'm
it.
sure.
hoping. I'm hoping.
If you want to collab, hit up Nikki. I'll be busy beating that ass.
Oof.
I'm just
Oh my
kidding.
God.
I would love to make funnies with y'all.
We'll figure out something.
Oh, you had to think about it, Lace. I don't know about
Yeah.
that. You're the
No, I'm trying to think of what I would do.
I say we have time to plan, but we really don't.
You
We
don't.
gotta
No,
fucking
You're already
talk
no.
late.
now.
And
Like I said,
Antoine's fine.
the
You're late
second we
already.
knew we were in
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and I knew before we even did our episode, I already knew who the first few people were going to be. So I'm like, okay, I got one to go for this person. I got one for this person. I got an idea for this. I'm sitting in bed just jotting stuff down.
Yeah, I looked at him before anything. I'm like, you need to write everything down because we're not going to remember any of it when it comes down to actually doing everything.
Guess
Gotta
what,
keep a
Lace?
So we
notepad.
have,
That means there's
there are
one for
lists.
you.
I
Yeah, and
know.
then
I want a hint. Can I have a hint? This is
No,
fun.
I don't
and
want a
then
hint. I want to be surprised.
I don't think I can do that.
Bitch,
One
if
of
you
Probably
make
them,
a
Angel.
Justin
I'll say
Bieber
this. I'll say
joke.
this. One of them may have something to do with two letters, O and F, and that's all I'm going to say about that one.
OnlyFans.
But
I never heard.
but you'll understand better when I actually record it and do it. And it
Same.
ain't mine. It ain't mine this time. Just to be clear.
It's
But
it's not your OnlyFans.
not mine. Somebody else's. Mine's not as good. I don't make. I only brought in 3,000 or 4,000 last week, so I'm not doing that well on it.
Oh, yeah.
The saga continues. I'm
It does.
excited. If you
I'm
make a Justin Bieber joke about me, I'm coming for your ass in Jersey.
I wouldn't do that. I'd do something else. But I have been known to be a smartass.
I love it. I love it.
I think that's why me and Chris get along.
I think that this season of 15 minutes is going to be a roast fest, and I'm here
Oh,
for
yeah.
it.
Oh, it
Because
definitely is. Yeah.
in the back of it, it's all love, but my game plan is to absolutely roast the house down boots. You know what I mean?
That is exactly what Chris wants.
Oh, well, all right.
Chris wants bickering.
Yo.
He wants the back and forth. Trust me.
I've been sweet all year. Christmas is coming, baby.
Yep. Saving it up.
I'll also say this.
You're bad, Santa.
So,
Yeah.
Cat and Row, Ink Lady?
Nope.
Oh, no, we don't know them.
No. Well,
Not at all.
Roe, I used to work with Roe's father years ago. And me and her were talking after I started coming up with some ideas. And I was like, Roe, tell me if you think this would be funny. And I sent her a whole bunch of my ideas. She was like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like, all right, that's all I need. That's all I need.
I love this. I'm going to use this recording later. This is about to fourth wall because I'm using this recording for December when I'm making shit with Ro and Rose telling me, "Oh yeah, man, that's it. That's the one. That's the one."
Fine, no
I
pulled
love
pork
it.
for you.
No, I'll
No,
drop
that's
out
a
of
lie.
the
I still give you
competition for
some.
that damn sandwich.
Don't worry about the weird taste in it.
Oh no.
It'll still be good.
Are you the Galago killer?
No. Just watch out for the Kool-Aid.
Oh no.
I digress. Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the rest of your journey. There will be a follow-up appointment because we still do those.
Perfect.
We'll bill your insurance. We'll chat again soon. I'm excited to
But I ain't got
watch y'all's
insurance.
year.
Y'all take payment plans?
It's 2025. Insurance is fucking wild.
You ain't kidding.
It doesn't cover shit anyways.
No.
You're not missing out on much.
Yeah. Show me some.
Show me.
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 Hey, show me some.
Show me.
Show me some.
Show me.
Show me some.
Show me.
Show me